Hey everybody, welcome to round one. We've won the die roll, so I'm going to play first, and I also accidentally missed 5 minutes of this match. I did not hear it start. So we've got ourselves 2 blue, a couple of white cards, but we do have ourselves a looter, we've got ourselves a mana leak, a sliver. Keepable. Not the best, but keepable. And then I'm sure I've unfortunately annoyed my opponent here, so they may not be immediately around. And our opponent has mulled to 5 already. That's not too bad. So we will drop an island and pass the turn. Next turn we'll pop down a Merfolk Looter. Unless we do hit a Plains, in which case I'll probably go with the Knight. We don't. We hit a Sliver. So, whoops. Nope, not the Knight. Merfolk Looter. And then hopefully we don't have to just main phase loot for lands. That would be bad news. Blue-red. Fun. No looting for lands. Nah, we're going to have to loot for lands. Well, I think I'll just attack for one. And then miss my land drop entirely and see if we can mana leak something awesome, but probably not, especially when he mulled to 5. Let's see what his turn 3 plays. His turn 3 plays nothing. Alright, awesome. So we're both kind of lagging around here a bit. Land. Please be land. Well, we have to wait for him to pass the upkeep first. But hopefully land. Hopefully land. Well, not the land I wanted exactly, but it's doable. So we've got ourselves a Thalco Scout, or we've got a Mnemonic Sliver. Well, let's go with the evasive guy. Will I be looting next turn on his turn? I think I will. Maybe throw away the Sliver if something else better comes around. So let's pop down the Scout and pass the turn. And hope someday we get our white. Especially because we have more white than we do blue in the deck. And then our worst top deck would be, of course, Mox Diamond that we couldn't even play. Paying some mana for a Flowstone Blade on my looter. And then he's going to kill my looter. That's kind of a cool play. I like that. I never thought about that with Flowstone Blade. I like that. I mean, it's a desperation play for sure, but I like it. That immediately puts Flowstone Blade so far up. Huh, I like that. Alright, so I'm going to wait for him to try to kill the looter. I'll loot in response. I assume that's what he's going to do. Maybe? Alright, looks like there might be a bit of pausing and on-pausing in this one. Hopefully I don't screw it up like I did on Spiky Saturday. There we go, Flowstone Bladed, so we're going to loot. And what do we get? We get ourselves a plane, so do we throw away the Armor Sliver? I think so. Goodbye, looter. And then that might be the end of his turn. Maybe he has a land drop. Well, I guess I did give him a lot of extra time to play with, but we'll see. Alright, so it's dead. There is the land drop, so he does have 2 mana. Could have his own mana leak available. Windrake, nice. So I'll come in for 2. I will pop down a 2-drop and leave up mana leak. Can mana leak his creature, get in for 4 next turn. Sounds good. Sift, yeah, he mulled to 5. I'm pretty okay just denying him an awesome amount of card draw. Plays a land. Passes the turn. Staunch Defenders, can't play you just yet. But I will get in for 4. And then drop another evasive 2/2. Threaten to get in for 6. Searing Touch. Alright, so down goes the knight. Still, I win this race against Searing Touch. So he's going to go to 9 next turn. We'll play probably just the Sliver, I think, something that survives Searing Touch. Of course, you can't really throw it at Thalaga Scout either, because I can just discard a card and actually hard counter the Searing Touch. Yeah, there's the Mox Diamond that we can't play. Alright, in for 4. And drop the Sliver. Pass the turn. Alright, let's see what he can do. So he's got a Searing Touch in hand and 4 other cards. Searing Touch doesn't do much against me now. He is going to hit the Scout. How much do I care about it? Probably more than the Standing Troops. So yeah, and this comes back to my hand, not on top of my library or something. Good stuff. I could just throw away the Mox Diamond. I mean, if I get an island, the Mox Diamond would be okay, but I'm much more likely to get a Plains, which I want anyways, and I don't need my color otherwise. So yeah, let's throw away the Mox Diamond to Thalicus Scout. And then he is going to Scrivener back the Searing Touch. Sure. Sure thing. Sure thing. So I could trade the Sliver with the Scrivener, and I think I'd be okay with that. Take him to 7. Play the Scout. If I hit a land, Scout and Standing Troops. Feels good. Feels good, I think. Alright, so he gets his Searing Touch back. I almost would have gone for the Sift, because he needs cards pretty bad. But oh well. There's the Plains we wanted. So, I will offer up that trade. And I bet we'll get it. Yeah, we will. And then I will go Scout and Standing... Oh, I miscounted my mana. Why did I think I'd have 6 available? Oh well, Scout's totally fine to have. He might just try to Searing Touch the Scout again. Ah, there's the other Wayward Soul that I wanted. Oh well. Alright, he's going to Searing Touch it again, so I will... Will I throw it back? Yeah, let's just bring it back to my hand. Counter the Searing Touch again. I'm fine with that. get ourselves a land. I will swing in. If he wants to put that on top of his deck, I'm totally fine. If he wants to trade, I'm fine. Awesome. Let's throw down Staunch Defenders. Hopefully not walk into a Mana Leak. Good stuff. He's got 2 cards in hand, and one is going to be a Wayward Soul. Right now, he just drew it. Aftershock. Oh, that's a pain. So he's down to 4. Down comes a Hammerhead Shark. He's got no cards in hand. Wait, what? He's got no cards in hand? Oh, right, he traded the Wayward Soul. Why did I think he put it back? But yeah, he's got 2 turns, well, actually 3 turns, to find an answer to the Scout. Did he get it here? He didn't. He just gave up. He had a couple turns. I'm not sure why he gave up so readily. But yeah, that worked out pretty well. Who knows how much the Mull to 5 helped us? Maybe a lot. Sea Monster, no. I didn't see too much I was really threatened by from him, to be honest. I kind of feel like just jumping back in with this. Yeah, let's just jump right back in. Alright, what do we get? We get ourselves our colors. That's pretty cool. Plus a turn 2 Soltari Monk that we can throw a Curiosity on. Yeah, I'll keep it. Oh, he kept 7. It's not what I wanted to happen at all. Well, despite the 5 or 6 minute head start that I gave him, he's only 2 minutes ahead now. Actually, a minute and a half ahead. So we're going to go Plains, Monk, I think. Unfortunately, it's a super easy target for Searing Touch. But that's fine. That's fine. Top deck ourselves a what? Come on, fast priority. A Mox Diamond. All right, that's pretty cool. So we are gonna go turn 1 Soltari Monk. We're gonna go Plains, Mox Diamond, discard a Plains, Soltari Monk. Pretty happy with that. As long as it doesn't just die right here. Well, it's not going to die right here. It's going to live for a turn. But then it's going to die right here. So we're not going to throw Curiosity on that. That's for sure. I don't know why I never thought about that as removal. That's so solid. Huh. Alright, so we're going to get in for 2 at least. Get ourselves a land. That's not quite as awesome as our turn 1 play. So we'll get in for 2. He's going to die next turn. And then I guess we'll just go with Armor Sliver. Much less boring. Or much less exciting, rather. Much more boring. I don't really want to throw Curiosity on that. If he doesn't play any sort of blocker, I might, just to get a card draw. I mean, I do always have another Curiosity coming up at some point. And I'd hold up Mana Leak as well, which is okay. Our opponent has trouble passing priority on upkeep for some reason. This is +0/+1. Yeah, +0/+1. Not super exciting. It'd be more exciting if this was a sliver and I could attempt to save it from the Flowstone Blade with somehow matching 2 mana versus 1 mana. Alright, let's pause and see when our opponent comes back. Hey, he's back. Alright. So, kill my Soltari Monk. Go right ahead. Be a jerk. Yeah. Play your land and pass the turn. Play your land and pass the turn. Don't play a Hammerhead Shark. Hammerhead Shark would just ruin me. Not ruin me, but it would stop me from even potentially using my Curiosity here. Awesome, alright. So, hopefully he's not sitting on a Kindle or something. Ooh, Wayward Soul. Oh, Wayward Soul with Curiosity. Ah, I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. I mean, I want it for the evasiveness. Obviously, it sucks that when I bounce it back, I'd lose it. So I think I'll just hope he doesn't have a Kindle here, and although I could just counter the Kindle, I'll just get in for the 2 plus the card draw because I need the cards. Yes, of course I want to use it. Planes. All right, that's fine, I suppose. And we hold up a mana leak. If he has a shock or something, we hold up mana to armor up our armor sliver. Could also just counter whatever creature he plays this turn, get in for another 2, another card draw. I'm liking my deck so far. Hopefully it's not just a function of my opponent's deck being bad or unlucky. And hey, he's about to lose our time. He's about to go under our time. So, turns out I can start a tournament 5 minutes late and still play faster than my opponents. Alright, so what's he gonna do for turn 4? Six cards in hand. He could do anything. He could do anything. I wouldn't mind seeing Island Wayward Soul and getting to counter it. As many hits as I can get with this Curiosity would be great. Just to refill my hand, because I'm feeling a little bit behind with only 3 cards to his 6. And it is Sift. Do we mana leak the Sift again? I think we do. I think we do. I don't want him filling his hand with counter and burn. Plus it takes his entire turn. We get ourselves a Sultari Champion. We get to attack in, and we get to find ourselves a Youthful Knight. Awesome. Alright, so what do we have? We've got 3, 4, 5 mana. So I believe we're going to go Sultari Champion. And we're going to go Youthful Knight. And pass the turn. So Sultari Champion can attack in. That'll make that a 3-3. That'll make that a 3-2 first strike. Pretty good. Looks like he missed a land drop. Oh, down goes the Sultari Champion. But he takes 3 for it, and he's going to take 4 this turn. Take him to 9, take him to 7, Curiosity. We draw ourselves an island. We'll play that island, and we'll play the Wayward Soul, keeping up a blue off the Mox for the bounce back. And that's lethal on board. That is lethal on board, and we got it. All right, our deck did well. I think our opponents didn't do as well. I don't know if it was luck or what the build was, but we're up a game, so or we're up a match, so we're 1-0 going into round 2. If we win 2 matches, we get 2 packs. If we win 1, as we discovered last week, we get 0. But hopefully we can win all 3 and get 6 packs of this and fund a few more weeks of Tempest Remastered. But I'll see you guys